everybody, it's Dana and welcome back to day 3 of the holiday card series. I'm so excited for this color palette and I cannot wait to share it with you. Now remember, if you miss day 1 and 2, I'll have the links for that below in the comment section or description box, and you can go ahead and check those out because we have some really great color combinations this year. So let's go ahead and get started on day 3. I have this beautiful color combination today. Ugh, I don't know what it is about this color combination that I really love. I think these colors here, minus these, to me are a very retro color palette. And I think that's why I like it so much. I am gravitating more and more to more a muted palette, and I think these are so pretty. But when you add in the red and definitely the black or gray black, it really speaks volumes to this color palette. So again, this card came from the color cube from Sarah Renee Clark. I'll have a link to that in the description box as well. And this is item 393. Now I'll flip this over so you can also see the palette on the back. So you can go lighter shades all the way to darker shades on this, but it's going to be seamless. So let's go ahead and get into the cards today. So my first card is very striking. I love how this card came out. Now for the flowers here on my card, I use the Altenew Zero Waste Fun Little Flowers. And those are the flowers here. Now within this, I wanted to pull in watercolor. I haven't done any watercoloring, but I wanted my watercoloring to be very light. So I came in with the new Altenew tube watercolors. I'm just going to open up my palette here. And I was able to custom create my color palette here by mixing some of my colors together. So if you don't have markers and you have watercolors, you can mix your color palette with just a few colors. I believe there are, 12 colors here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 colors here. And you can create a seamless color palette with this as well. So don't count out your watercolors. You can easily create a beautiful color palette right here by using your watercolors. So I did want to mention that this time, instead of using markers, you can also use your watercolors. So that is card number 1. Again, this is a really non-traditional color palette or die set. But you see how wonderfully it works by just adding some flowers on. So let's go ahead and pull this one out the way. Oh, before I forget, this beautiful background here is a sweater stencil and is absolutely gorgeous. More to come on that stencil. All right, the next one I came in with this gorgeous one. Now this is the Christmas foliage from Hero Arts, and look how beautiful that is. I love this color palette. I love how soft and airy this card looks with just a sentiment here. And a few of these are popped up because Hero Arts has a die that you can cut out some of these pieces here and have them popped up on your card. So I think that is really brilliant. And I don't know if you can tell, but this is gold. But I put a little bit of gold around the edge of my card to pull in the gold for my sentiment. And I just added my Altenew antique gold pigment. This is new to me. I had not had this in my craft room, and I'm so glad I did because I love just that little bit of an antique gold instead of a brighter gold. All right, let's get on to our third card today. So our third card is such a fun card. This card was made with the Concord Night Ornament Turnabout. And this is so sweet because I really like using these turnabouts because you can get a great color palette by just switching up your in colors. Now, if you wanted this to be all one color, 2 colors, 3 colors, or here where I have 4, it's totally up to you. It's very forgiving when you can mix up your colors. Now, don't forget, when you're doing this, you do want to get the Concord Knife Turnabout jig. That's going to make your life so much easier. And also with the Hero Arts card that I have here, I colored that one in by using the color layering stencil that goes with that Christmas foliage. So you can use the stencil here, or if you wanted to, you can stamp this out and color these individually. Let's go ahead and get into the color palette and the inks and cardstocks I used. Okay, so here is our card. That's the colors that we're looking for. So let's go ahead and just start with our cardstock. So I'm going to do Pitch Black, Poppy from Concord and Ninth, Pitch Black from Hero Arts, Grapefruit from Concord and Ninth, Mustard from Hero Arts, and Evergreen from Concord and Ninth. Now, this color here is a retired color, so I'm going to show you a color that you can use instead. But let's go ahead and get into our inks. So I'm going to switch this out to Jet Black from Altenew. I'm going to do my Poppy, my Grapefruit, my Mustard, and my Concord and Ninth. Now, if you don't have this color, because this color is a retired color from Concord and Ninth, you can switch this out for Nectar, Cardstock, and Nectar ink. And those would be seamlessly gorgeous for your color palette. So instead of doing markers today, remember, I suggested that you can go ahead and use your watercolors to go ahead and custom blend your colors. Now, again, these are the Concord, no, I'm sorry, the Altenew 2 watercolors, and these are fantastic. And like I said, I was able to blend my colors to get the colors I needed. Now, if you are really liking the card series this year, please make sure to give the videos a thumbs up. And if you're new here, I would love if you would subscribe so you don't miss any more of these color palettes. I am a huge fan of consistently making cards with perfect colors. And like I said, on the last day, I'm going to share with you some other tips and tricks on how to get the perfect color palettes, not just for your holiday cards, or for your cards year around. So stay tuned for that. All right, let's take a look at our cards again. We have these beautiful color combinations, very, very festive. And again, you can see how striking this card is. We're using a lot more of the black and just very simple colors on this. Then you get a really, really bold one over here with pops of color. And then this one is a nice soft card. So as you can tell by mixing these color palettes together and putting more or less color in each card, you can get seamless colors, but they'll also coordinate. So if you want to give this as a gift set, you could totally do that because they will all match. All right, everybody, I will see you guys in day 4 very, very soon. Until then, take care, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye-bye, everybody.